After a day off, the Dodgers ready to get back at it here at Dodger Stadium. A little 3-game series against Colorado before another 6-game road trip back east.
This has been a gauntlet of a schedule. They got 13 games in a row. They have an off day. They get swept in Cincinnati. They sweep in New York, and now they're home for kind of a staycation. Just 3 days here at Dodger Stadium.
Walker Buehler, his first 2 starts compared to his last 2, Oral, and we've seen the uptick in stuff. This will be his 53rd start against a National League West opponent, and in his career, Walker Buehler is 26-5. That's the 3rd best all-time against any one division, behind only Pedro Martinez.
And Charlie loops this to right, and he has another hit against Walker Buehler. Nice start for Colorado, and that'll bring up the ever-aggressive Ezequiel Tovar. This is up the middle and on through a base hit. Charlie is eyeing the baseball. Getting to it quickly was Andy Paez, but back-to-back singles, and that'll bring up Ryan McMahon. He's had a gorgeous first half.
Firing 97 by the bat of McMahon. McMahon, the first strikeout for Walker Buehler.
97, nice to see that number, and nice to see the swing and miss.
A walk to load the bases for Colorado in the first inning. So bases loaded opportunity for Kris Bryant. Only 21 games this year, being slowed by injuries yet again. Strike 3. Bryant knew it.
It started down the middle. It tailed to the inside corner. Fortunately, didn't tail too much, and Will Smith does a nice job capturing that and not letting his glove move.
One more out to get. Here's Brendan Rodgers. A stressful first inning for Walker Buehler in Dodger Stadium, trying to will him to a finish of it. Sets him down and leaves him loaded. 3 base runners, but 3 strikeouts.
Dakota Hudson.
Dakota's last start against the Phillies was a good one. 6 innings, just 2 earned runs.
The Dodgers turn to bat, which means Mookie Betts has his first opportunity to keep his on-base streak going and keep raking against the Rockies.
And the sinker's popped up. Tovar goes out, and Ezequiel makes the catch. So Mookie Betts is retired.
Shohei Ohtani, he started the series in New York 0 for 7. He finished it 2 for 3 with a home run and 3 ribbies on Wednesday.
On the ground to second, retreating onto the grass. And throwing out Ohtani is Brendan Rodgers.
2 outs for the left-handed hitting first baseman Freddie Freeman.
He's not going to give up the hit here. Brendan Rodgers with another assist and a fine start for Dakota Hudson. 1, 2, 3.
Single for Tovar followed the Blackman single back in the first inning.
This is on the ground and past Miguel Rojas. So Tovar aboard with 1 out.
Tovar didn't quite hit it as hard as Rojas thought. You'll see him get his glove down, but then pull it up early.
Another opportunity with runners on for Kris Bryant. He had the bases loaded with 1 out in the first, and he struck out looking.
Runners going, line drive, base hit. Here comes Tovar with the first run of the game. McMahon to third, stay on the bag, safe. Kris Bryant with a line single.
For Kris, he gets the fastball that we're talking about for Buehler, elevated belt high again, and just drives it right back through the middle.
Here's Brendan Rodgers, first and third for the Rockies, and 2 down.
And Rodgers with a base hit to center field. Make it 2-0.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
And it gets by Paez. Bryant's going to score easily. Rodgers on his way to third. 3-0 Colorado, as Paez had the ball go under his glove all the way to the warning track.
This is the worst feeling for an outfielder. Great swing by Rodgers on the curveball. Paez trying to be aggressive, trying to come up on that. The ball just skips right by him, and you're off to the carousel right there. Rodgers knows he's got a stand-up triple.
Miggy Rowe coming to the plate. Oh, this guy has been the key to wins this year for the Dodgers. When Miggy gets a hit, the team's 16-0.
This is line to center. Caught! What a play by Doyle.
Gold on that glove. This is one of those where you know you got to get your glove underneath, your palm underneath the baseball. If you can do that, you're going to make the catch. And if you watch Doyle at the end, his glove kind of turns up like that so that he has the whole pocket basically to work with for that baseball, and that's exactly what he did.
Well, Ezequiel Tovar is 2 for 2 in the ball game. He came in hitting .330 over his last 20 ball games. This ball well hit left center field, way back and gone. How about that, Ezequiel Tovar? Number 8 on the season.
16th extra base hit in his last 20 games.
He ambushed him.
He did. This is one of those where in the on-deck circle, you're thinking, if he throws me this pitch, I'm taking it deep. And he gets the hung little breaking ball right there in the middle of the plate and drives it out over 400 feet for the Rockies' 4th run of the game.
And another 0, 4 of them for Dakota Hudson. 4-0 Rockies.
4-0. Walker Buehler back out there for the top of the 6th inning.
Well, the number 9 hitter, Jake Cave, walking to home plate.
That's 3. Buehler gets another K. He's battled his way through 6 innings. Now the bat's got to get to work.
It is 4-0 Rockies, top of the order for the Dodgers.
Gets a ground ball off the bat of Mookie Betts to Ryan McMahon for the 2nd time tonight, and Betts is 0 for 3. Look at the threesome. Those numbers have been diminished tonight with the fine work of Dakota Hudson. They're combined 0 for 7.
Swing and a miss. He got him. Oh, a curveball to Ohtani gets the strikeout for Hudson. That's strikeout number 3 without a walk tonight.
Nice execution of the curveball with a late break down and in.
And Freeman is going to fly out to Jake Cave again. 1, 2, 3 again for Dakota Hudson. What a gem he's throwing. 4-0 Colorado.
Dodgers have 3 hits. Smith has 1 of those. He had a 2-out single in the 4th inning.
They have not been able to solve Dakota Hudson yet.
Next pitch is a ground ball again to second base. Rogers has that for the 3rd time tonight. Out at first base on the ground out to second is Jason Hayward. And again, a 1-2-3 inning for Dakota Hudson.
That man, Dakota Hudson, has the Rockies out in front 4-0. He's baffled the outstanding offense of the Dodgers tonight. Bottom 3rd of the order for the Dodgers.
Shot to left field. That is tailing away from Cave. It drops down for a hit. Gets to the corner. A leadoff double for Gavin Lux. Misses downstairs. Ball 4. Decibel level rising at Dodger Stadium.
After the first walk of the night, Buddy's going to pat him on the back and say, man, you were terrific. I'm going to let Victor Bodnik go here with 2 on in the 8th inning.
Station to station, the bases are loaded.
The bottom of the order sets the table, and they set the table for a gourmet meal for Mookie Betts. He represents the tying run.
On the ground is short. This should be 2. There's 1. There's 2. Boy, did the Rockies ever need that. A run scores, but Betts, a 6-4-3 double play.
A walk for Ohtani. The tying run back to the plate in the form of Freddie Freeman. Buddy Black going who is big lefty. Jalen Beeks will come on to face Freddie Freeman with 2 on and 2 out in the 8th inning. The Dodgers have gotten 1 run, so it's a 4-1 lead.
3-2 again. Swing and a miss. He got him with some gas. Jalen Beeks strikes out Freddie Freeman.
Now the Rockies an out away. Line drive center field right at Doyle. Ball game over. And in a place that has been so difficult for the Rockies to shake hands and celebrate, they're going to do so in the opening game of a 3-game set here at Dodger Stadium. First encounter of the year between Colorado and LA, and the Rockies win it behind Dakota Hudson 4-1.